Welcome, my name is Mark McDonald and I'm doing a book review on Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. And today I want to quickly talk to you about admitting your mistakes, the power of admitting your mistakes. So when we all make mistakes, we're all human, let's accept it, we're not perfect. But one of the worst things you can do is actually, if you make a mistake, brush it off and say, oh no, I thought this was going to happen, this is okay, this is exactly what I expected, and people will start to lose trust and respect of you. Now you try and do business with people who don't trust or respect you, it just doesn't happen. Soon they'll disappear and you'll lose any chance of having an effective relationship with these guys going forward. Now in my corporate world, in my days, I'd always, if I'd made a mistake, I'd just accept it. Hey, we're all human, like I said. Just accept that you make mistakes. And what it actually does is actually makes you have a stronger relationship with the people who you work with. Because people don't actually trust people who don't make mistakes. They make mistakes. The people, your staff make mistakes. That's life. It's about learning from those mistakes. And using those as an opportunity to say, well, step back and reflect and, that happened. Why did it happen? And be honest to yourself and say, look, how can I improve that going forward? And I'll use a couple of examples. I used to work for a large telecommunication company, and they had one time had a huge broadband outage. And they took a whole page of a paper in the article, a newspaper, local newspaper, and just said, sorry, we are very, very sorry. And actually that meant a lot to customers because they get very annoyed that they couldn't use their broadband service. But at least the company's accepting the fact that, hey, we stuffed up here, it's not acceptable, we are working on our processes to make sure it happens. Another example, a few years later, they had put in a new mobile network, and it was a lot of teething problems, and then they had a huge number of outages, big outages, where customers couldn't use their mobile phone. Now, this caused a huge issue with the media, and one that the CEO, he got in front of all the media and spent time with all the media in different avenues like radio, TV, live broadcasting, and said sorry, and it came from the heart. He was annoyed. This was absolutely gutted that he was providing this kind of service to his customers. And he faced up to all the difficult questions. And you know what happened? Instead of getting a whole bunch of complaints from our customers, all of a sudden he was starting to get letters from our customers saying, I saw you on TV the other night and I saw how much pain you were going through and what the media is doing to you, and I'm supporting you 100%. I'm staying with you guys because generally you've given me a very good service, you're going through some glitches now, and I see that you are really trying to make an effort to fix this. We're all human, these things happen. Now, what do you think that would have happened if he hadn't faced the media? They would have still made him accountable, but they would have been annoyed that he hadn't actually showed any pain, hadn't admitted any mistakes, and had gone and blamed someone else. So that shows true leadership, and that by facing up to the media showed that he is a leader and people will follow him. The power of making mistakes, we all make mistakes. The power is what you do next. That's the most important thing. Do you fob it off, or do you actually stand up strong and say, hey, I made a mistake there. Let's learn from it. And that's true leadership. And that's where people who want to do business with you and want to be around you. Be connected to your people. My name is Mark McDonald, and I hope you found that a bit useful, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much.